Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of corporate filings. Today we're diving into a Form 8K. It sounds boring, but trust me, there's some juicy stuff in here about who's in charge at Marcus & Millichap. Think of it as corporate musical chairs, but with fancier titles and bigger paychecks. Let's find out who got a promotion and who's doing something totally different now. So Marcus & Millichap just shook up their leadership a bit. John David Parker, who used to be in charge of the Eastern Division, is now the big boss of all brokerage operations as the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. That means he's calling the shots for all the company's real estate deals. It's like going from managing one store to running the whole chain. Now, what about Richard Matricaria? He was the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. But for the Western Division, he's now the Senior Vice President and Chief Growth Officer. Think of it as moving from day-to-day operations to focusing on how the company can expand. He's going to be in charge of things like finding strategic partners, making investments, and developing talent. The interesting part is that he's no longer an executive officer, so it's a step down even if his job is important. There's one more change. Greg LeBerge, who was the Chief Administrative Officer, is becoming the Senior Vice President Chief Client Officer. He'll be looking after the company's specialty divisions, so instead of handling internal administration, he's now focused on keeping clients happy and growing those specific parts of the business. Now, what does all this mean for Marcus & Millichap? Well, it looks like they're trying to reorganize to focus on growth. By putting Parker in charge of all brokerage operations, they might be hoping to streamline things and make deals happen more efficiently. Matricaria's new role suggests they're serious about finding new ways to expand, whether that's through partnerships or investments, and LeBerge's move indicates they want to pay more attention to their specialized areas and keep those clients satisfied. It is also interesting that two of the officers stepped down from their previous roles, which might point to some disagreements. Overall, this looks like a strategic shift. It's all about positioning the company for future growth and making sure they're not just doing the same old thing. They need to adapt to keep up in the commercial real estate market. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let us know what company you want us to decode next.